Hey guys, this is Brandon, the American Formula One fan, coming with you with another video about driver signings. Yes, I said driver signings. Remember my very first video I mentioned that Lance Stroll was rumored to go to Williams, and most likely he'll be signed during the Mexican Grand Prix and to Williams Racing during the Mexican Grand Prix, but that didn't happen. But he got signed today. Lance Stroll will be driving for Williams next year in 2017, uh, alongside Valtteri Bottas. I'm sure his driving record aside, his dad did mention that he will pledge $25 million to Williams if they did sign his son. Everyone's like, oh, well, he didn't win enough. He was only in F3 for 2 years. Well, there you go, guys. I just proved you wrong. I was right. Lance Stroll will be driving for 2017 in Williams, for Williams. Granted, I did look him up, some of his accomplishments. He has one, he has one thing. It's like you can't be a Formula One driver without winning something. He actually never actually won anything. Like he came like top 5 or top 6 in karting when he was a kid. In 2015, he actually recorded 10 podiums for the New Zealand-based Toyota Racing Series and 4 wins from 16 race starts overall. He also competed in the European F3 Series. He won 1 race and 17 top 6 race finishes. And then he was signed to the Ferrari Driver Academy at the beginning of that year, 2015. But he ended up being released from the Ferrari Driver Academy in 2016, where he drove for Chip Ganassi Racing. Sorry if I butchered that name, but he finished 5th in the Rolex 24-hour series race at Daytona. And last year for Ford Chip Ganassi Racing. Also in 2016, in the Euro F3 series, Stroll took 11 wins, and claimed the championship. 100 points clear of another driver that they thought was going to get an opportunity in Formula One next year. What would be Gunther. Gunther. I think it's Gunther. As I mentioned, like Lance Stroll's dad pledged $25 million to Williams. The only reason why he's able to do that is because he's a Canadian billionaire. He lives in Switzerland now, tax haven. But just saying. But yeah, he's a billionaire, and kind of like a lot of like I want to say that really heavily weighed into Williams signing him. I feel like that's like bad and like wrong in some sort of way. But Formula One's all about money now. It's not really about skill. Almost seems like. Since I just mentioned Lance Stroll, I guess I may as well. The driver lineups are kind of coming into place, but there are still some open seats. Like the Renault second seat is still open. Grosjean's on contract for my Haas team. Go Haas! Woo! As you can see, my new flag. I love it. Grosjean's the only one contracted for for Haas, but Gutierrez is not. They don't necessarily know if he'll be driving for us next year. I think that they should give him another shot. Haas, like, they had a beginning part of the year was actually pretty good. Not all too bad. Like Grosjean finished 6th and 8th, I think, and 8th were Australian finishes, but that's the first race of the year. But obviously, like, they're having like brake issues and complete car issues along with these upgrades for this final part of the season. Hopefully next year will be better. I'm sure Renault and Manor probably want to say the same thing. Another room would be like obviously like Renault. I mentioned Haas, and then also the second Force India drive is still open, along with both Manors. Or none of those guys, Verline and Ocon, have contracts for next year, so both those seats will be open. And both Sauber's seats are open as well, since Marcus Ericsson and Felipe Nasr are both rumored to be competing for either the Force India spot or the other Haas spot. But you never know. Like, they may just end up back at Manor. But yeah, guys, like there's so many drivers still without a contract, still some open seats. What do you guys think will will end up being the driver lineup for next year. I have some thoughts. I sort of mentioned them in here. Maybe I would like to get some of your guys' feedback. Again, I'll probably come back with, like, if there's any new driver signings for next week's race in Brazil, I will definitely put out a video. But until then, guys, I'm Brandon, the American Formula One fan, and I'll catch you later.